All right, now that you're in your account, let's get a good overview of what a voice AI agent setup looks like. So you log into your sub account, you click on AI agents. This is an overview of all the different AI agents. You have getting started, you have voice AI, conversation AI, agent studio, knowledge base, agent templates, content AI. Right now, we're going to focus strictly on voice AI, and as well as the knowledge base is what's going to be relevant for us. Voice AI. This is where you're going to see dashboard and statistics of all the calls coming in, going out, actions, activity that's happening around your agent itself. This is going to list a number of agents that you can have on your account. You can have over 20 AI agents on the account itself. It depends on what your use cases are. Sometimes in the way I would operate is we'd build a core agent. We'd also build a sandbox agent where we do testing on, or have other experimental agents that we're testing for that client in the same account. Once you get into the account itself, we will go to create our first agent. You can browse from the marketplace or create a custom agent. In our case, in this video, we're going to talk about creating a custom agent. When you're creating a new custom agent, you'll get 3 steps: agent details, agent goals, phone availability. So agent name, you'd give it a name. Let's call it Sarah. That's the name of the agent we're going to use. And the business name, we're going to give it a Roofing Unlimited. That'll be the name of the business we're operating in. Language, we have a selection of different language you can choose from. In our case, I'm going to choose English for now. You can choose from a variety of different voices. They have hundreds of voices you can choose from. And voices, just a little hint for you over here. Voice is actually one of the most important things for your client that they'll want to influence. They want to be involved in selecting the voice, and they want their input on the voices. Then we have the time zone. Time zone is relevant because it will affect if you have open time, closed time. Are you open right now? Time zone is very open in your calculation for hours. With various LLM models, we'll go into more details later. Different LLM models you can choose from: GPT-5, you can go to Claude, you can go to Gemini. There's various models, and depending on the model you choose, it obviously impacts the pricing, but what is relevant around the models itself, it also impacts the latency and as well as the quality of the call experience. We'll go into that in another lesson. Over here is the agent's initial message. If this is the first inbound call, it's going to say, hey, you've reached Voice AI Demo. Obviously, we need to replace this with my term. Say, my name is Sarah. How can I help you today? That is your first step in setting up your agent. Now we're going to we'll go next. Right now, we don't have a knowledge base set up. The training, the knowledge, the context, the awareness that your client has or the agent has. In this case over here, my agent knows nothing about roofing because I haven't given it. It knows the generic information about roofing, things that it would know in general, but there's nothing specific about my business itself the agent knows because we haven't given it context. We're going to work with the basic mode right now. We're setting up our basic AI agent, and this agent will operate as a virtual AI receptionist. All it can do is receive a call and just ask for basic information. What we're going to do over here is collect the name. I want to collect the email. I want to collect the address. And as well, what are they calling about? I'll say contacts issue. Then over here, we have a few options. Option number 1 is trigger a workflow when the call is complete. After the call is completed, what action you want to take place, we can trigger a workflow action. After the call is done, there's a few various tricks that we can use and apply. But for now, be aware that we can trigger workflows after a call is done all the time. Then who would you like to get notified? You want all the admins on this account to be notified? All the users, not the account admins, account users to be notified? A specific user, a specific contacts assigned user, a specific user, or even a custom email. A lot of times when I'm building agents for clients, they don't actually log into the accounts. So I would make sure I add their email address to the custom email section so they get notified of every single phone call and they would get the transcript of the calls that come in every single time. Once that's done, let's turn that off. We'll turn that part off for now. In this case over here, we're going to start with a very basic agent, go to next. And this is where we're going to select the phone number that we set up. Now we're going to associate this number with this agent over here. And now you have a few options. Option number 1 over here is enable AI agent as a backup to the phone number. This agent will answer the call if the user call forwarding does not respond. It's acting only as a backup. It can ring once or twice on the client's line. And if they don't answer the call, then it's going to bounce over to the agent to answer. Or I can turn it off saying this agent will always answer 24/7. It doesn't go to a certain employee first. It goes to the agent every single time. Now over here, if you want the agent to work specific hours only. So sometimes we refer to that as after hour agents. You can specify the working hours of the agent. Say, suppose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday and Sunday over here. I want the agent to only activate and only trigger from PM, 6 p.m. Well, that's when it starts, to 11:59 p.m. plus then we will do from 12 a.m. to, when does it open? We'll assume it opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will go all the way to that time. This agent will effectively only work after hours from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next day. I want to copy this across the board for all the days. However, on the weekends, I want it to be 24/7. I'm going to go from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. a.m. p.m. Perfect. I want to copy that. I chose the wrong day, but I want to copy it over here. And let me get rid of that one there and copy this one, Thursday to Friday. Now we have the hours the agent will actually operate. That's all it takes to set up your first agent itself. Now, the next lesson, we're going to go over a test call using basic mode.